Welcome back to Lands of Lore, Guardians of Destiny. Hang in there, skeleton! Well, actually, it's a don't give up, skeleton. It's different. Also, I am not in the graveyard anymore. We met the wild ones. They sent us on a quest. Daniel is, like, extremely rude. And we need to become a member of the clan. And I'm here. I found the pit. And it leads to somewhere new, so we're going to take a little bit of a sidetrack. But it's kind of a dangerous jump, because Lizard takes fall damage from like the simplest of jumps. Well, basically all of the things take fall damage really, really fast. So you have to be careful with that.
Scroll.
Also, scroll.
Silver leaf, when mixed with rainbow sulfite, will produce a mana foil.
Rainbow Sulfite and Silver Leaf makes this, which restores your mana. But also, more importantly, there is a passage down here that leads to this place. I was wondering why I blocked this place from memory, and now I remember why. This is the Dracoid Ruins. And it is a massive labyrinth. They were like, hey, our dungeon crawler doesn't have enough dungeon to crawl through. Let's just throw it all in the second chapter. Goody. And we got those guys. Alright. We got stone squids. Hello, Stone Squid. Don't mind me, I'm just a lizard. I just roamed in. He might... Nope, they're not leaving me alone. They're not leaving me alone. Hear the hot bullets of lightning to die. Man, I wish I was Luther again. I'm gonna kick your butt. Alright, good. That used up most of my mana, unfortunately. And I need to be able to shoot a bow, because there's an item I want to grab in here. It's going to be necessary. Sooner or later, we're going to be heading down that way. Like, exactly after what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm poisoned. Level 3 should cure that. There we go. I found a secondary use for the lamplight eggs. Those will be helpful here. There's also longbow shift. I wonder if anything has a weakness in here. This is the place of poison. This place loves poison, and it does greater poison. Oh, thank goodness. Yay, I'm Luther again. I'm going to keep this open just in case. Alright, yeah, longbow shift cannot do that. I need to find a way to cut those chains in there. A bow does the trick, especially if you shoot 2 arrows at once. And there's one over here. This leads to an item. Open sesame.
Greater Bazor ring.
It's an anti-poison ring. You know what? I'm going to leave this here for the next adventure. I don't need that anymore. It blocks poison, but it also blocks what's called greater poison, which is dealt by enemies in here. So we have an anti-poison ring. We can go this way, up here, and go somewhere. Or we could go this way and go somewhere. Don't mind the rumbling. Actually, you know what? I can't go there from there. I actually have to go up. No. No. I cast no.
Oh.
I cast no. I don't want to shapeshift today. Hello, sir. Get you the hot bullets of my fists to die. Thank you. Those stone squids are everywhere, and so is another kind of enemy. Both of them are rather weak against the fists. We could spark these, too. They'll give you some light, but I'm going to save all my mana for shapeshifts because they become really belligerent in here. I'm not quite sure why, but they become very difficult to deal with in here. So, I think I go this way. Oh yeah.
Stone cube.
Stone cube. I'm not going to use one because they're necessary for something later. So you'll see what they do later. Give me that. Give me that. Stop shaking it. I would like at least 5 of these, even though I can't really figure out where the rest of them are. I found 4 of them on a pre-play of this because I needed to figure out what the hell I was doing with this area. But there should be... This ain't the area then. It's probably farther up ahead. Make sure you don't fall in pits or water. It'll be bad for you. Anybody got some of them there stone cubes in here? I'm keeping an eye on the ground. They're usually on the ground.
If only I could reach that.
I could spark that. Yeah, right here. Oh, more stone cubes. Good. The more, the merrier. I would like 9. 5 is necessary. Crouch and jump to get through there. There's stuff down this way, but we're going to be coming back this way later, so I'm not going to pick it up right now. I'll leave that for a different time. In fact, I'm probably not going to stop and fight every enemy along the way, because there are a lot of them in here. I want to keep on going this way. Just keep going to the west. There's another one. There's another one. Allow me to just go right past them. You are in my way. Stop it. I slap you. I got slaps of steel. Flint and steel. Still going this way. I'll know where I'm going when I find a jail. I think it's down in the west. Oh, look! It's a mutant Dracoid. They're called the SAR. With 2 S's. SSAR. And they could inflict a greater poison upon you. They're also giant lizards with many tails. They're basically a lizard kitsune. That's what that... No. That's what that one speaking stone was talking about. Where they were saying, it's got the tails, Mum. These are the things with the tails. Punch! The bigger ones take more damage, and they're not weak against anything. So, I'm just going to leave that there. For inventory space reasons. This is actually a whole big abandoned Dracoid city in here. You can find houses, you can find manors, you can find, like, hot springs and such. A lot of it is pointless. Very, very pointless. Rock. If I was only a beast, I could probably move that. But I am not a beast. That's a lot of water. So I ain't going that way. I did find a structure up this way. It's here. Speaking of which, I think this is a cinema. Hi. We're not watching Minecraft again. The SAR children keep on throwing poison everywhere.
So, you're upset that my toys are beating yours? It is the Council's decision. Then you have come to execute me. Well, go ahead. But be careful, friend. You are their instrument now, but they won't appreciate your sacrifice. No ancient has ever killed another, you know. My blood will stain your hands forever. And for what? I will return regardless. And then where will that leave you? A pariah. A killer. And all for what?
Just stab him with your horn already.
Silence! It must be done!
Not talking so big now, are you? Now kiss. Yay! He got him with the horn! I don't think I ever watched this cutscene.
Grieve for me. I will be back.
I enter ragdoll mode. So that was the death of Belial. He done did a die.
Speaking stone.
And I'll take that for my collection, thank you. You could put other speaking stones in there and watch them, but you can just right-click them too, so what's the point? Really? And you know what's great right next to the cinema? A jail cell. Wonderful. Well thought out plan.
Too far.
Well, that's dead. Are there any ghosts in here? Y'all got any ghosts? In your living room? Well, I guess they're all ghosts now, huh? No. I refuse. I cast off this curse. Ooh, another one. That's a lot of water! That water is really loud! I'll drop that in there. We're going to be seeing that a little bit later. We don't need to be over there. That's just more jail cells. So, I'm going to head back. There's two ways to get to where I'm trying to go. No. No. If you were wondering, hey, this game didn't have enough combat, well, here's your combat area. Enjoy punching everything in sight with your gauntlets of striking. This way. We're looking for a place with water. Screw you. 6 punches does the job. Alright, something... The door should have been here by now. There it is. You got caught on a rock. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, Ozzy's in a pickle. Alright. Can I, like, grab you? Yeah. Yeah. Well, we could ride on this. Kinda. A little. No. You can hear them almost change. Get out there. Eventually that'll get caught on something that I could use as a bridge. Or I could just use it as a bridge right here. Yeah, I hear you. Well, actually, I can't hear you because of all the water. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. Where was my save at? Okay, good. Unfortunately, I have to do the jail cell thing again. Okay, I got it moved into position now. Free bridge! I said no. I'm over here, at the very end. We can enter this palace-looking thing. Well, it'll look like a palace in a second. There it is. This is a Dracoid palace. The Emperor lived here. Remember the Dreamstone that we were watching that had the dying Emperor? This is a priest. He can cast magic, as you can tell. He's also very bad at fighting. There's a lot of places to go inside the palace. There's also at least one item you could find in the palace. I think we could do something with this. This is the Emperor's chambers.
Oh.
Hello. I see you want to fight too. You're not allowed to stay here. It's too fancy for you. It looks like something I can open. And I remember something mentioned about the headboard. But there's nothing in the headboard.
Oh. Oh.
Click all over this thing.
Oh.
Click the gems?
Oh.
No? How about the fireplace?
Oh.
No?
Oh.
Are you sure? Nope. I know there's something in this room, because that wall looks very suspicious, but I'm going to have to look into that. We're definitely going to be spending a little bit of time here. That's like most of Chapter 2 is in here. This is what we want. That leads to the entrance to the Dracoid ruins again. That leads to the cemetery, and that leads to the Hewline jungle. This is going to be a big teleport hub. There's other places I wanted to go, but also I need to get my notes out because I had to make extensive notes to make sure I don't get lost. We're going here first. There's other ways to get here. You could have just came up through here and went across the bridge. There's like a little bridge you can make. Oh, right. I haven't opened that. I actually do have to head back, I think. Yeah, give me a moment. So that's... Is it no? No. So that's why the guide wanted me to go this way first. I was wondering about that. Anyway, we fixed that problem. There's two very big reasons why it didn't let me go that way. First one, I have to spark this. And that makes a permanent bridge. You have to wait till it finishes. Imagine it going out on you when you're trying to cross it. That's a big troll right there. That's a big troll. Rude. Second, there is a set of double doors that also need to be sparked open. And that'll take us to the palace. Going this way leads to the Mage Tower. We're going to be seeing that a little bit later, I think. Oh, actually, no. We could go there right now. We should go there right now.
If only I could reach that. Oh.
Welcome to Mage Tower. We'll get directed here. But it's better to just explore and get to here now. Don't mind the force field, it's just for show. I guess we're the chosen one. Mage Tower! It is completely underwhelming. You spark the things to make things happen. One lowers the gate, one leads you to the basement where you could get
Gauntlets of Might.
The only thing these are good for is allowing you to hold the Reaver of the Great Orc without having a champion stone. That's it. They're pointless otherwise. There's also Sar in here too. Punch! Punch Sar. There's 4 floors. Well, actually, there's 5 floors. This is going to be super duper important later. Actually, you know what? We shouldn't be here right now. Oh, damn it! Too late! I beasted. Well, it's a good thing too, because I didn't want to do that just yet. We're gonna go to the Dracoid Cemetery. I forgot a couple items before we do the Mage Tower, so the hub is going to be used. Okay, jungle. place. This place. The devil statue is relevant now. That's going to be our teleport to the Dracoid ruins. So, I took the liberty of marking things on my map. All the places that have pins are important. Everything else is either stuff we're going to do anyway, or completely empty, or all they have is a glass orb inside of them. So they're completely pointless to our cause. You could spend hours upon hours, like I did back in 1997, 1998, going through every single one of these rooms. We're going up here. We're going to number 21, and we're going to number 22. These two right here. They're free. They're unlocked, just like that other building that we found, which was over there-ish. And this one. Oh, just because this was number 22. All right, we gotta look for a glass orb inside or on the floor.
Speaking stone.
Oh, look, a speaking stone.
What? Lamplight stew again? Hey, anybody want to trade lunches?
Why is that relevant? Also, he had stew in a bag. He's going to regret life. Lamplight stew again. Oh, man. This chronicles today that Howard got lamplight stew. There's a glass orb.
Glass globe.
We need lots of glass orbs. Not all the glass orbs, thank goodness. So no matter what, if you just go exploring, you're going to have plenty of glass orbs. They're used for the goblins. That one requires a yellow orb to open that particular one. And it's definitely a place we need to go later, because it's got items in there. But we need to find a way to make an orb into a yellow orb. Don't worry about the zombies, they won't hurt anybody. As long as you don't hurt anybody, they won't hurt anybody. I'm going the wrong way. Can you de-beast? Because this is terrible. By the way, there's another thing that has, like, absolutely no apparent relevance. This thing has a green gem on it. Hold on. Fire Belial into the sun. And just shoots a fireball for no good reason. At that statue. And that statue, I don't know. Doesn't like it? I don't know. It's there. There's a lot of red herrings and pointless things in this particular chapter. This guide that I'm using was made by a speedrunner, so it's the stuff the speedrunner did, plus item acquisition. All the items aren't exactly all that impressive here, but I do like to show off items on a Let's Play, so you know. Oh, I see it. That's two. I'm just looking in the chests to make sure there's another. I think number 22 had the speaking stone. This one just has nothing in it. So, enough tarrying here. We got 2 glass orbs. Now we can go to the Mage Tower. You know what? I might as well just cut that out to walk back. Alright, Maja Tower. Maggie Tower? Whatever. This has a skull. We take a this. I just wanted to make sure of something real quick. Okay. Alright, that's all good. We take a this. We put that into this. We spin it around. Give this CD a spin!
Glass globe.
And just click on it to get a white orb. We'll make 2 of those. Now, while we're here, I'm just gonna leave that open so I can grab control real quick. This seems to be the quickest way to do it. Like 40-year-old wings. This room has nothing in it but this. Now there was another force field. And this guy can eat your game. He might.
No.
Uh-oh.
Must leave.
This must be the head, Mugwaba.
No belong here.
Perhaps you are aware of the curse I bear.
Mad you hear. You not win.
Eat my jerkin.
What? What did you say? That's the most offensive thing in my language. Eat my jerkin? Really? Eat my jerkin.
Bracers of the dead.
Yay, Bracers of the Dead.
You wear bracers.
Hey, I thought you were dead.
Bracers can talk to dead.
These bracers allow the wearer to communicate with the netherworld?
Talk to dead. Bad. Leave bracers.
Sorry, I'll have to keep them. Perhaps I'll be able to have a chat with my mother now.
And then he went to Lizard Heaven. So, we got the Bracers of the Dead. They do what the ghost just said. As long as we have them in our inventory, we could talk to ghost people. We could talk to the ghosts. And up here is actually of no relevance, really. There's a window there, and there's stairs that go to Jack All Nowhere. Like, I don't know what the level designer was thinking with this place. He was thinking, my boss just said, Johnson, we need a mage tower for the second chapter. It's due in 3 minutes. What do you got? So we're done with the mage tower now. The whole point of it is to get the Bracers of the Dead. And also that that white orb charging station thing. The reason why I saved there is because the one time I talked to the Tsar priest in that room and killed him, my game crashed. That's why my save says this guy could eat your game. So now we have 2 white orbs. We're going to be using them in places. So, why did I open the... How did I open the map? Is a better question. Alright, there's 2 unmarked tombs that are relevant. This
Only
one
I could
here,
reach that.
and this one down there. And no. Thank you. Thank you for knowing. It needs a white orb. I got a white orb. It leads us into here. There's nothing of relevance in this room. You can't even open the sarcophagi here. But you could hit a switch. That opens the tomb next door. Yeah, nothing in there. I think there might be a glass orb in this tomb. If you're a beast, you have to wait until you unbeast to get in here. I think that's why the game tried to shapeshift me. Glass orb. I gotta make some inventory room.
Amber.
Like, I don't really need champion stones. They're not really useful for me. So they're gonna go there. I'm just gonna eat the pyropod for fun. That turns my spells into fire spells. Skeleton key. I would like all the orbs in one spot, so that's story important. And here's the orbs. And there's Guardian Orb. I should start... next time I get to a fight, I'll use that. Prism spells only cast the invisible spell. So now I'm invisible. Even though you know what? That might be helpful when I go back through the Dracoid ruins again. So I'll keep that. These are waiting for War clusters. Even though, do I really need war clusters? I don't really use ancient magic all that much. I've shown off what they do. These are useful. These are useful. These are pointless because I have the Greater Bazor ring. Alright, now my inventory looks a little bit more better. And I'm already uninvisible. So, what we gotta do is push. Push! That's gonna roll into there. And make a puddle. Big bada boom. Lilo Dallas multipass. Big bada boom. Nope. There we go. It's easier with Pyropod spell. Otherwise, you should try using a level 4 lightning bolt. Do not try a level 3. It, like, hits up here for some reason. I've tried level 4 lightning or level 3 fire. Either or. Take your pick. I wanted to get the Pyropod out of my inventory. This is another part of the catacombs that you can't get into unless you do this. Oh yeah, fire shield isn't gonna help you, son. Ah, there goes my fire. So we're looking for a thing in here. No. I was looking... That was sneaky. I was looking at my guide. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, got the tomb. I got the glass orb. I'm looking for a pedestal to make more orbs. It's not here. I did map out the bottom section of this area. A little bit. There's more in there. This is a very, very, very big sub-area. It's huge.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh.
There's a glass orb here.
Oh.
And this is a prism pedestal.
Oh.
Give the CD a spin.
Glass globe.
And you get blue orbs. I'll put that there. Let's make 2 blue orbs. One of them is going to be dropped off somewhere. The other one's going to be used. I believe. Let me take a look at my guide. Yeah, I only need 1 blue orb. Actually, I do need 2 blue orbs. I may be back here to make another blue orb. But the way to get out of here is really convoluted and dumb. Because you can't go that way. Go down this way. Follow the torches that you've made. You see a barrier like this, Luther could just jump over it. Lizard is too small, and Beast can't jump. So you gotta make sure that you're Luther for this. That's why I've been going no a lot in this particular video. So, this is a middle section. There's gonna be another barricade coming up. This middle section is completely pointless. It's just to get you lost. There's nothing in there of value. Don't give up, skeleton! Even though that skeleton is a little bit meaty. Alright, we're going this way. There will be ghosts appearing. You can tell when a ghost appears because it gets all dark. There's another one. These are Dracoid ghosts. You can tell because they have giant elf heads. No! Ah, man! Now it's going to take longer to kill ghosts, and now I can't make light. Way to go. It's because I was fighting ghosts while I was morphing. Alright, up this way. I see another ghost! This is going to be terrible. It's going to take 1 billion hours to kill it. Punch! I can't punch with the Gauntlets of Striking. I can only punch Ghost with Giant Beast Fist. Alright, that didn't take as long as I was fearing. Alright, I have no light, therefore it's harder to see where a turn is. I think it's this way. If you're holding shift and you bring up the map, it stops receiving all movement input until you re-input the movement. Yeah, it looks like this way. Luckily, I don't need... In fact, I need orbs. Well, it's better to have it mapped out now than worry about it later. So, besides, I need to spend time to get my bee stun done. That's what she said, Luther. Wait, why is she saying that? This way? I know it's up here somewhere. There's a little alcove just like the one we found. It's not up that far. Or is it? I know it's close to the prism, but it's on the bottom level. On the base level, maybe. The first floor, you would call it. I see Ghost. I punch Ghost. Welcome to Punch. I do admire the ghost design. It looks like a little Yoda ghost. Okay, not there. Everything is darker than usual for a little while. Is it? No? It is not there. Thank goodness! Thank you. The game could be really mean with the transformation sometimes. When I was mapping it out before, there would be long times where I'd just be sitting there and waiting for... There it is. Might as well make one of these now. This is the Spark Pedestal. It makes yellow orbs. Yellow orbs will allow us to open up the yellow areas.
Oh.
So, that's fortunate. Obviously, I'm going to have to come back here a little bit later with more orbs because I need to make several yellows if I want to get all the items. But for right now, I got one orb. I could turn that into 2 glass orbs. Fine, I won't light that one. Fine, I won't go the right way. I need to light the torches so it's easier for me to come back here later. Obviously, I will be cutting back any running back for more orb magic in case I need it. Why I couldn't just spark my own orb? Okay, we're going to... That's 14. That's 23. That's 10. 10 is the blue, so we'll open that up. We'll open up number 10.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's a blue orb.
Oh.
That's the only blue orb we're going to be opening. Because it has...
Valkyrie crossbow.
This is going to replace our elemental bow for a while. Oh no! Beast! Now I can't even shoot my new crossbow! Now I can't even shoot my new crossbow, great! That's what happens when you don't have the spell list prepped. Okay, glass orb. There's 2 of them in here. No. 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 They're kind of obvious when you see them. There's other goodies in here, too. Beast gets stuck on things so easily. I know there's another orb in here. It's somewhere. It's in one of these sarcophagi. I'd say that's a little insensitive, calling it a sarcophagi, because how dare you assume its gender? It could be a sarcophagal. But then again, this is 1997. It's got to be like at a weird angle. I can only see the orb at a certain angle. I know there's one in here. I've specifically listed that there is 2 orbs in here, and I remember grabbing 2 orbs in here. Unless it's on the floor. Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna get a super close-up. I hope you like Floor. Revel in these 1997 tile graphics while I look for this orb. Let me check my list real quick. Oh, right. I don't have the gear listed. Oh, yes, I do have the gear listed. Oh, right. That's number 14. This is number 10. Wrong place. Also, I am Luther again. Thank goodness. Okay, we're going to stop over here. Behind number 10, there's this thingy. This obelisk. We're going to drop off. Do I need any whites? No, not really. I do need the yellows for things. So I'll leave a white and a blue there for now. Don't worry, they won't go anywhere. Even if you change the map. No! So, I am going to open number 14. I'm going to go open number 14. Because that's the one that has 2 orbs in it. Obviously, you're going to need a lot of yellows. Most of these locks are yellows. If you open any of the other tombs using orbs, they may have an orb in them, or they may have nothing. Good luck! There's more than enough orbs to do what you need. It just upsets you. Alright. Who's got an orb? You got an orb. Thank you. And there should be an orb in here. Yeah. And now, the fun part. Hopefully I don't shapeshift in the middle of casting this. So, get out here, because this place is booby-trapped. But you can counter it with your own booby trap. Level 5 lightning! You could break them open other ways, but if you use level 5 lightning, they all trigger and you don't get killed by lightning bolts. So that's great. We've got some spark spells in here. So I don't really need those. There's some dragon blood in here. There's fire crystals. There's a Dracoid dagger, which, if they're casting a spell on you, you get to dispel it. And it attacks fairly quickly. I just like the Gauntlets of Striking a little bit better. Like, this one has a little bit more power to it. I lose some defense. But that could keep the ghosts from draining him. There's a bunch of amber in here. I'll keep them for war clusters. If I get an opportunity to. I got 9 now. More fire. More blood. We got some ironwood sap for champion stones. And that's it. There's a bunch of free items. I have no yellows. Also, we're at like 40 minutes or so. So there's going to be a part 2 to going through this thing. But you got the general gist. I need to make 2 more yellows. I need to make 2 more yellows. Oh, I need to make 3 yellows. Because I need one for this area over here. The monolith thing. So I'm going to go back into the ruins. I'm going to turn all of these into yellows. Next time we're going to loot the other tombs I have marked for loot. And then we'll be going back into the ruins, because things are going to happen. Good night, folks.